A new interactive exhibit on display at the Grimsby Museum is one that will challenge visitors, both young and old.
Right now we have an exhibit that we have brought from the Royal Ontario Museum in Toronto. It's called Fakes and Forgeries, Yesterday and Today. And it's an exhibit of 11 display cases that tests your knowledge of whether you can decipher a fake from a forgery or from the real thing. It's a wonderful exhibit. It's very interactive. It was brought here by the Rotary Club of Grimsby, the Royal Ontario Legion Branch 127, and Garden City Remax. They helped sponsor this exhibit to bring it here to the Grimsby Museum so the community can enjoy. We have Greek history, we have nature, there's computer history, currency, see if you can decipher the difference between a fake $20 bill and a real $20 bill. There is Mexican, all sorts of great ideas, and they're all completely interactive. So what you do is you go through with a friend. It's more fun with a friend. You go through and you decide whether it's the real one or if it's the fake one, and then you lift up a little panel and it'll tell you why it's real and what to look for in order to make that distinction later.
Counterfeiting consumer goods is the world's fastest growing crime wave.
The visitors we've had have come in and said, well, I'm going to look more closely at the things I have around my house and see if I can distinguish whether it is real or if I got duped and got a forgery.
Distinguishing counterfeit goods from the real product can save you money as well as disappointment.
You buy a brand name battery and it's going to last longer and not probably explode, but if you buy a cheap no-name battery or a fake brand name battery, those ones may have complications. The same with the medication. You can buy the brand name, or you can buy the brand name that has a small little change in the color of the packaging, and that would be the forgery for the medication, and it may not get exactly what you're looking for.
The exhibit also showcases how man has tried to improve upon nature.
It's actually quite strange. In the case that you can see behind me is actually a fluorocite, and one of them is man-made right here in Ontario, and the other one is actually real. And people sometimes fake minerals because people will spend money to buy minerals, and a lot of people can't tell the difference, so they actually do fake them so people will buy them. All of these panels are completely interactive. So when you go up to them, you go with your friend and you can make it into a game or a challenge, and you can sort of bet a coffee or whatever you want on it and see who's better at depicting the fakes and forgeries. A lot of people spend up to an hour in here battling with the person they bring with them to see who can win and get the most points.
Fakes and Forgeries, Yesterday and Today, will be on display at the Grimsby Museum until March. In Niagara, you're watching The Source.